Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. If you've clicked on this video, you already know what this video is about. It is going to be my top 10 cards to buy under $100 right now.
Shut up and take my money!
Obviously, there's a lot of cards under $100, so not every single card under $100 that I think that is a buy right now is not going to be in this video because we would be here for hours. But my top 10 cards to buy under $100, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let me know what you guys think on the cards that I picked in today's video and what's your favorite card. Actually, so before I start the video, I just want to ask you guys, okay? So I don't live with my mom, and I went to her house on the weekend, and I found some childhood cards, and let me tell you, they are some crazy cards that I found.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
If you guys want to see my childhood collection, some of the cards that I found, the big hitter cards, and I mean big hitter, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that video. It would be a shorter video, but I mean, it would be worth it. So let's get on to today's video. Okay, so for the first card that we're going to talk about is this Umbreon VMAX.
Oh, just kidding, just kidding.
The first card I want to talk about is this Empoleon V alternate art. The reason why I picked this card is for a lot of reasons. Battle Styles, is it a good set? It's not really a good set. Let's look through Battle Styles. This set is pretty mediocre. I don't think many people like it. I don't like it. I'm sure most of you watching this video don't like this set, but it doesn't mean that there's no value in this set. The two cards in this set are the Tyranitar and the Empoleon that I love the most. This card right here, I do like, but I just don't think it's going to be a chase card in 10 years when people look at this set. I think this Empoleon is a really, really nice card, but this card is not high pop. It is low pop. I believe it's under 900. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this set is not bad, and I think the Tyranitar and the Empoleon is very nice.
It's okay!
But the Empoleon is under $100. And for a low pop alternate art, it's very hard to find in Sword and Shield era. So this is why I think this card is a nice card. I do like this card, and it's low pop, and it's from a set that most people sleep on. Is this going to be the most expensive alternate art in the world? It's not, but I still think that there's value in this card. And I think when Sword and Shield is nowhere even in your mind of thinking about buying, you know, I think this card will go up in value. But again, we don't know. This is just my opinion, of course. Next card on the list is this Full Art Gengar Mimikyu GX. And the reason why I say this card is because yes, it's under $100. Is it a bad card? No. Is it hard to pull? Yes. Is it from the top set in Sun and Moon? It is. And the reason why I say this card is because this card has an alternate art. And if people want that alternate art, they might want to have this as well, just because it'll go well together, like have the full art and the alternate art. This is just speculation. Not everyone's going to want to do this, right? Some people are just going to want the top hitter cards. But I think when this set continues to go up, because it was short printed and it's a very high demand set, this card will go up in due time with the other alternate arts. It's not an alternate art, but it's still a full art, and it's still very hard to pull. If you pull this out of a booster box, you're going to be pretty happy with yourself because these are two popular Pokemon. And I think this card is a great pick up under $100. It's, again, low pop, so it's not like there's 15,000 in a PSA 10. Okay. It's not the most desirable card out there. No, I understand that, but I think because of everything I already talked about this card, I do think that it will do well because it's short printed and it's in a very, very good set. This is another card with the same thing as I mentioned about the Gengar and Mimikyu. This is exactly the same thing. This card is low pop, it's a good set, it's in Unified Mind, it's not the best set in Sun and Moon, but I still see great opportunity in this card. Why? Because they're a legendary Pokemon, first of all, and I think most people love Mewtwo and most people love Mew. But I still think that this card has room to run because Sun and Moon, tag team cards are just crazy amounts of money, and if imagine Pokemon never prints tag team cards, these cards are going to be very desirable, and these cards are already low pop. Yes, they could go up some, like with people ripping more sealed product in the future, things like that, but there's such little product out there, and I think these cards are very hard to pull. I don't think the population report is going to increase a lot. It could, but I think with these two full art cards, they're in really, really good sets, really good era of Pokemon. I think 10 years down the road, I think this is going to be one of the best eras in Pokemon. That all being said, I think these two cards are really great pickups right now under $100. This Arceus V also is a great card to pick up, but this is kind of a hot take just because of the population report. It's over 2,000. That's a lot. This card, I think there will be more out there in the future in PSA 10s, because with Brilliant Stars, it was printed into the ground, and we're seeing like the Charizard V price plummeting just because it's printed into the ground. But I think long term, 5-10 years, this is going to be a very strong set. With Sword and Shield, I think we all can agree that that era of Pokemon cards was phenomenal. And who knows, is Scarlet and Violet going to be like that? We don't know. But with Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, two phenomenal sets, two phenomenal eras of Pokemon cards. This Arceus V is like God of Pokemon, and I think this is an amazing card. Most people look at this card and they say, yeah, this is a nice card, you know? And who wouldn't want to have this card in their collection? I personally do have it in a raw copy. I don't have it in a PSA 10 yet.
Maybe this is my lucky day.
But this is a beautiful card to add to your collection for under $100. In a PSA 10, it's $88. So you can pick this card up for $33, and it's so cheap for a PSA 10 to add to your collection under $100, even at a PSA 10. This next card is Blastoise and Piplup GX Secret Rare. If you guys have been subscribed to this channel, you already know what I'm about to say about this card. Rainbow Rares, they could do numbers in the future. If Pokemon never ever prints them, and I understand there's a lot of Rainbow cards out there, but if Pokemon never prints a Rainbow Rare card, the most desirable Rainbow cards will go up.
What did he say?
Because they're going to be desirable. People 10 years down the road are going to want Rainbow cards because there's nowhere near print run. If there's none being printed and people are not over it like they are now, because we've had so many in the past that we're over it now. But 10 years down the road, we might want Rainbow cards, and they might actually do something in the future. So this is why I say if you want Rainbow Rares in your collection, you're gonna want the most popular Pokemon, because those are the cards that people are gonna want in the future. From a set like Cosmic Eclipse, it's going to do well, just because facts that I talked about in today's video with Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, big era of Pokemon cards, tag team cards are going crazy. I still think they will do crazy. I think there's a lot of space for them to go up in the future. Plus it's a Rainbow card, plus it has a Blastoise and Piplup. Popular Pokemon, all of those factors, because of everything we talked about, this card will do well. Next card. I absolutely love this card. This is Zapdos V Alternate Art. I think this card is beautiful. It's very unique. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of childish, but I like it. It kind of reminds me of like a cartoon. Like this is something you would see like on the Pokemon cartoon, you know? This is like picture perfect. I love this artwork. I love this card because one, it's in Chilling Reign. Again, if you subscribe to this channel, you would know that I love Chilling Reign because of the pull rates. All of the cards in Chilling Reign are under 3,000 population report. Even the Blaziken, I believe, is under 3,000. That is kind of low for Sword and Shield era of Pokemon and a PSA 10. This card is $70 right now, and it's only $117 in a PSA 10. And the population is just over 1,200. So there is room for this card to go, because this card is not easy to pull. There's so many alternate arts in Chilling Reign. That's what I like. So it's just smarter to go out and buy the card that you want, and it's gonna take the card off the market, and it's just gonna drive the price up because the pull rates are so bad. People are not gonna wanna open Chilling Reign in the future. I hope all of that makes sense. Next card, this is a hot take. This Umbreon V from Evolving Skies. I absolutely love this card, but it's in a set that is expensive. When Evolving Skies reaches like $5,000 for a box, because it will in due time, this is the best set in Sword and Shield. I think everyone knows that. The amount of alternate arts that are over $100 is stupid. It is a little bit over budget, and it has a high population report of over nearly 3,000. So this could be a hot take. You are going to see a lot of copies of this card, but with Evolving Skies going up and up and up and up, and then continually to go up and up and up, this card, it will go up with the set. All of the alternate arts will go up. Even though the Umbreon VMAX has so many PSA 10s out there, you see them everywhere, the price is not falling because the demand is there. And could that change in the future? 110%. But for right now, I think this Umbreon V, it's a card that people are gonna want because some people can't afford the Umbreon VMAX. And then they're gonna look for cheaper alternatives, right? If that's the correct word. But this Umbreon V will do well. It will go up with the VMAX if it does go up. This card will go up if Evolving Skies does go up. This has a lot of alternate arts in it. We already know about Evolving Skies and how great of a set it is. And this card is just easy money if everything I said plans out. Next card, this is an easy pickup. This Pikachu V from Brilliant Stars is probably the easiest card. You look at most Pikachu cards out there, they're more than $10. Most cases, unless it's a very common card. This card is a full art, so it's not easy to pull. It's not a common card. This card is a full art. Most Pikachu cards, they do very, very well. This card is $6 right now. What risk are you taking investing in this card? It goes to $3? No. With Brilliant Stars, it's still being printed into the ground. Once Brilliant Stars is done being printed and Sword and Shield is nowhere to be found in stores, this is a set that you're gonna wanna have in your collection because it's a very strong set. We already know Brilliant Stars and how strong this set is. Pikachu is a very, very, very popular Pokemon. We all know that. To be $7 is easy pickups, and in a PSA 10, it's $46.
Tell them to bring me my money.
With grading fees and this card, you're going to profit every single time it's a PSA 10. And this is a very, very nice card to have under $100. I think it's a very easy pickup to have multiple copies of this card. Next card. Everyone knows this card. If you look at Astral Radiance, most cases you want this card. This is also an easy pickup just because the artwork is very unique. I love this card. The second I seen this card, I have to have it. It's only $50 right now, and in a PSA 10 it's $207. So every time you pick up this card and you grade it, you're probably gonna profit if it goes to a PSA 10. That's 4x the value of the raw copy card. I think in due time, this card will go up. This card is a little bit of a high pop. It's over 2,000, but I still think Astral Radiance, it doesn't have many cards to have that you're gonna wanna chase. It's probably around 5-6 cards that you're gonna wanna have in your collection. That's just my opinion on what cards I like in the set. If this card falls to $25, I'm just gonna pick up more because I think this is a very nice card. I love this card. The texture is beautiful on this card. I just think it's an easy pickup at $100. Last card on today's list is Easy Money as well. I talked about this card a lot on the channel just because of the facts I'm going to talk about right now. Marnie's Pride. You look at any English, I'm not talking about the Japanese side because we all know Marnie in Japanese just goes crazy. Marnie in English, it does have a strong fan base. You look at the promo card that comes in that milk carton, that's like 80 bucks. If you look at the base set Marnie, that's like 90 bucks, right? All of these cards are going to go up because a lot of people on the English side, not Japanese, on the English side enjoy Marnie. For example, I like Marnie. I have a playmat of Marnie. I like Marnie. I love this card. Again, with the Pikachu, this is in a very strong set. If you look at the cards in like Team Up and like Cosmic Eclipse, those cards are going to go up when the booster box prices go up, like we've already seen. Brilliant Stars has not gone up. It hasn't done its thing. Time has not allowed it to do its thing because it's still being printed and it's still printed into the ground. So singles are going to keep dropping as long as they keep printing the set and it's in stores that you can buy. Once the set is out of stock and you cannot buy this set anymore and 3-5 years is gone, I guarantee you this card is double on what it is right now because everyone likes Marnie. Most people like Marnie, most people like Pikachu, so these cards in Brilliant Stars I think are the easiest pickups because they're the cheapest on today's video, and I think there's not much risk investing in cards that are this low in a set like Brilliant Stars that has so many cards that people are going to want in their collection 3-5 years down the road. Let me know if you got any value from this video. I think there's a lot of cards in today's video that I think are going to do well, all under $100. I think they're all steals. The rarer cards are, the more desirable they're going to be in the future. I think we all know that. I think all of these cards, no one's really thinking about, no one's really hyped up about, and that's why I like to look at cards that have no hype. I like to buy the cards that people are sleeping on, so then it gives me the most amount of opportunity and value. But let me know if you guys agree with what I'm saying. If you agree with what I'm saying, subscribe, like, if you got any sort of value. If you like today's video, let me know in the comments, leave a like, and I'll see you next video. Deuces.